All right, Shalom. All praises, all glory to Yahweh Bashmi Shai. Double honor to the apostle of the great millstone and rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect. I just want to, do a quick lesson just to, just to make a certain point, and to, exhort the brothers that's in the faith, to continue to push in this truth, no matter the circumstances, no matter what day it is, being here in Babylon, in the society, it's easy to see the foolishness of the different ins and outs and goings on in this world, and just how this being America, bitter, and Babylon the Great. What Esau does is he puts emphasis on things that are not in the spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. I just want to help exhort brothers to focus in the spirit more, when these holidays come around, like of course today is July 4th, Independence Day, and you got a lot of Jake out there celebrating, the independence of America, which our people had nothing to do with because they were in slavery at the time. But Jake is caught up in the folly of this world, and that's something that us being in the truth now, Hebrew Israelites, we're supposed to focus more on things in the spirit and edify. So I had came across this article from the Examiner, and like I said, this society puts emphasis on their high holy days, so to speak, as opposed to the scriptures, the Bible. Because although America is a self-proclaimed Christian or Bible-based country, it doesn't adhere to the laws or the words that's contained in the Bible, right? So I just seen this folly, and you got a lot of our people that are stuck in this same spirit. Okay, so like I said, I want to exhort Jake to wake up out of this foolishness, and I want to exhort brothers that are in the faith to continue to push, man, because this is ridiculous. Okay, this is from the Examiner. It's from today, Tuesday, July 4, 2017. And it says, how many hot dogs do Americans eat on the 4th of July and other Independence Day numbers? Right? And this was produced yesterday, July 3rd, but it came out today. I'm just going to read this real quick. It says, Americans are known for being patriotic every day of the year, but Independence Day, the 4th of July, is the peak display of that. Sit back in your red, white, and blue attire, pet a bald eagle, and enjoy this list of patriotic facts. So that's all I wanted to read on this. You just see the folly that America pushes out. But you got our people today running around, putting all kind of abominable foods on the grill. You got steamed crab getting thrown on the grill today. You got sauteed shrimp. You got shrimp kebabs. You got pork ribs. You got all kinds of fireworks being passed to the kids out. And our people is just so sucked into the American society, they're not realizing what's going on. Because like I said, here it is, it's falling. And this foolishness, you got Esau projecting that out to the people worldwide in America. How many hot dogs do Americans eat? What does that have to do with the reality of what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that have to do with the gravity of the things that are happening in the world today and what's to come in the future? Okay, that has nothing to do with the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai and his plan for the world, right? So I'm gonna get this quick scripture. Let's see here. This is Ecclesiastes, the 10th chapter and the 6th verse. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place." Right now, folly means foolishness. Okay, and the foolishness of 4th of July and Memorial Day and all these summer and fall holidays that Esau puts out here in America, that's foolishness, man. But it's put in great dignity. You got these different TV shows that Jake is amped up to watch. Jake is amped up to watch a show like Power or Empire and all of that. You know, and I mean, of course, brothers watch certain things on television, whatever. But you got the 2/3, the loss of our people, consumed by the spirit of America, consumed by chasing money. You got our women out here, seducing our kids to believe in this place. You got Jake chasing the bag, chasing money. It's just all kinds of pitfalls and things in the society that can get our people trapped up, which Esau puts at a great high regard in this society. Okay, so I'm gonna read this again. It says Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. And the rich is talking about the rich in spirit. Okay, I'm gonna show you that real quick. Let's go to which this is a classic scripture here. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. It says, I know thy works in tribulation and poverty. Okay, we're just talking about the brothers in the faith. Okay, we work in this faith. Okay, we catch hell, we go through trouble, and we're in poverty. And one of the curses as a people is Israel. It says, but thou art rich, and we are rich, in the spirit and the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay, and of course it says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, because back in this time he had Israelites that proclaimed to be in the faith, but they were doing contrary. And you have the same thing today, but this also can be applied to these so-called Jews which run America, which claim to be in the law and the Torah and rabbis and all of that, but they fund America and they make this place a corporation where it's all about money. It's all about witchcraft and wizardry and Satanism, and it pushes this vibration upon our people, the lost sheep of Israel. Right? So it says, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And that's what our people are caught up in. They're caught up in the worship of Satan. Okay? Because I'm gonna go through this right here. Okay, now look here, right? I had clicked on this article from my Gmail, and this, of course, it's the how many hot dogs and whatever, and that's just, folly. Of course, it's a bullshit article, but that's just the spirit of our people, because our people are out there eating this shit, man. They're out there stuck in that spirit, shooting fireworks. I just had one Jake I talked to. He was like, yeah, later this evening, he's waiting to go to some damn barbecue, at night so he could shoot fireworks. And, it's something for the kids. Because everything that Jake does in this society at this point, holiday, whatever, because you could tell, an adult Jake, yeah, you shouldn't really be doing that. Whether you're a so-called conscious person, waking up to knowledge or you're in the truth. And Jake would be like, yeah, but do it for the kids or whatever. Jake being that spirit, man, that's totally off. Okay? But meanwhile, you got things going on in the world that really matters according to prophecy. Okay? And this is why I want to exhort brothers, in the faith to just keep paying attention to things. And Jake too, that may not understand what's going on and how keeping these holidays and these different things like that can be detrimental, to your life. Well, matter of fact, it is detrimental to your life, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the power of heaven and earth, who the word inwardly calls God, which is his true name is Yahweh, and his Son, who the world calls Jesus Christ ignorantly, whose true name is Yahweh Shai, they'll get ready to come back. And if you're not claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite, and if you're not following the prophets, starting with Great Millstone from the apostles on down, and adhering to their teachings, you're going to be caught in the coming calamities on this society. Okay, so I'm just going to go through a couple of headlines and just show that although you got our people ready to eat hot dogs and eat pork chicken and barbecue and shoot fireworks, this is what's going on in the world. Okay, so it says here, we got currency wars. Gas stock ignite Gulf crisis, claims Middle East expert. Okay. You got here the next Middle East war ? All right. right? You got Iran mocking Trump. Iran holds Trumpism, right? Cartoon contest. It says here, it's the United States preparing for a war in Syria. So you have different things in the world going on, man. Um, Iran's president Rouhani, let's isolate the U.S. Okay, so you have different headlines that speak more so towards the prophecies and the reality of the world that we live in. Okay, not how many hot dogs do Americans eat on the 4th of July? And I just found that sickening, really, just totally just off kilter, just way off, man. But that's the spirit that people are in. You got Esau. He's having watermelon eating contests and talent shows and damn hot dog eating contests, enjoying America. Meanwhile, this whole society is getting ready to collapse, man. It's on the brink of war. Okay, let's see. Syria and China, Asia and Europe. Let's see. Here we go, right here. Dealing with Asia and Europe. It says NATO fears could push Europe towards more nuclear weapons. And according to prophecy, World War III is going to be based off of high-tech weapons, man, mainly nuclear weapons, okay? And that's how the end of America, the end of this Edomite society is going to take place, okay? And that's the main point, okay? You got all kind of different headlines and stuff. It's just, I just get a couple articles here and there, that just deal with, the different, news and things around the world that brothers should be paying attention to. Okay, not paying attention to the BT wars and the NBA finals and all of that. So I got one more scripture I'm gonna get, because brothers should really be paying attention more so to the not the folly and the BS that happens in this society. It's like it. All right, real quick. All right, because that's what Esau does. He'll have you paying attention to the bullshit that happens in this world. So this real quick. This is Luke chapter 21 and Luke 21 and I started at 29. It said, and he spake to them a parable. Behold, the fig tree and all the trees, which they now shoot forth. Ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now nigh at hand. And we see that. We're in the time of summer right now. The spring is past, and now we're coming into the summer. So if you're paying attention to the news, and like I brought up a little while ago, the articles about Syria wanting to go to war, Iran, boasting against America, is the U.S. and Iran going to war, is U.S. and Syria going to war. That's the things that you should be paying attention to, not how many hot dogs can the American citizen eat, man. Okay, not putting pork ribs and all that on the grill. That's not really the focus, man. Okay, that's what's going to get you killed, because the scripture says, "Don't be joined unto this society." All right. So it says, verse 31. So likewise ye, meaning you, the brothers that's waking up, those that's in the faith, it says, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is nigh at hand, because he gave us signs. Know that when you hear about these different wars and these rumors of wars, that Yahweh Shai is getting ready to return. So you got to trim your lamps. You got to, fellowship with brothers, build and be in the spirit more often, because that's what's going to lead you to salvation. That's how you're going to be a strong soldier for the Lord. Not, I'm doing it for the kids. That's not what's going to, that's just going to keep you stuck in the society and get you killed. Okay? You're the leader. You're the adult. You don't do things for the kids. The kids are supposed to follow your order. And if you're a man of the Lord, that's the example you're supposed to set. Okay? So it says in verse 32, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. All the prophecies, everything that Yahweh Shah presented to his disciples and us as well. It says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, like Independence Day, okay, the 4th of July, hot dogs, barbecues, cookouts. Don't worry about that, man. Okay, you Israelites out there, watch this video that I'm putting out. Don't be concerned with that. Be concerned with the scriptures. Okay, it says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. Because Yahweh Shai is coming as a thief in the night, and you don't know when things are going to happen. So build with brothers and be in the spirit. That's what you're supposed to be doing, building in the faith. Build with the congregation, okay, that Yahweh Shai is dealing with. All right, so it says, verse 35, for as a snare shall it come on all of them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. So this is a whole planet thing. That's why you have world wars. It's not just this skirmish here, this skirmish there. All those things build up to bigger and more complex complications and battles that end up being a world war. Okay? Verse 36, this is the main point. Watch ye therefore, Slakia. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always. Watch the news, see what's going on. Like that's how I could filter out that folly article from a more understanding article in the spirit, a more edifying article in the spirit. Okay? Because you got to watch, you got to pay attention. Okay? You got to pay attention in the spirit. It says, watch ye therefore and pray. Pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things, the famine, the martial law, the diseases and the pestilences, the neighbor coming against neighbor, the friend against friend, everything, okay? All the calamities on this society in the wrath of Yahweh Bashan Washai that he has willed himself to bring upon the society, watch so you can be worthy to escape these things, right? It says that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai. So don't pay attention, to these holidays, man. Hell, really, I don't even know when the hell these holidays come in, man. But because, in this world you got certain federal holidays that you just gotta, you can't work. I would have rather worked on this day, man, but for brothers that are off, man, gather with brothers, be in the spirit, man, or do a lesson or something. Just do something that pertains to the work as far as watching and praying, man. Okay? As far as watching and praying, because we are living in times when anything can happen, man. Okay? You see the different tears going on in Europe right now. Esau's really making things and move forward to his agenda, but Yahweh Shai has his planet at the end of the day. But that's all I want to say. With that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Shai, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.